Port of Newcastle is the largest port on the east coast of Australia. We do over 166 million tonnes of export or import a year.
Our framework for sustainability focuses across 4 key themes, being our people, our planet, our prosperity and our partnerships, each of which have equal weight and value to us delivering a sustainable asset for future generations.
Our people really are the difference for what we do and how we can deliver it better. How do we enrich our employees' lives to make things better for them and make them want to come to work? So we are looking at our values, we're looking at how we do things here, we're looking at how do we give employees a voice. They're already so passionate about the business and what we do. It's about getting them to that next level and feeling like they're not only a part of it, but they own it.
Well, everything we do, we operate within our environment, which is part of our planet. It's critical that we maintain our environment so that it can thrive and survive. We've got some really progressive port users out there who have gone above and beyond compliance requirements to really make an impact that creates value for the local environment.
Before we were able to get approval to build our terminal, we had to do an environmental assessment. So that's about what was already here by habitat, what sort of species we might be displacing. But we picked this area, which is a much larger area, and it meant we could create some area which is sustainable habitat. Port of Newcastle and their push to show that Newcastle Port's a sustainable port and looking to develop in that area. And we're trying to do the same thing as a terminal. So there's a lot of synergies there between us and Port of Newcastle and where we're heading.
Looking at the holistic operations and the sustainability practices of the Port of Newcastle as an operation and just their shift over to fully electric vehicles signals that the port cares about sustainability and cares enough about it to put it into actually their own operations. So the port has sponsored electric vehicle chargers in the city, and that is something that we've been rolling out, and we continue to collaborate on what we can do together as partners in terms of reaching our own sustainability goals, both as important organisations in the city, but how those goals and those future goals actually meet up to provide a city that has a future for sustainable employment matched with a sustainable environment.
So for us, it's diversification. Nobody's quite sure where the energy market's going to go. Could be hydrogen, could be LNG, could be wind, could be solar, could be all of the above. We're in discussions with about 4 different types of hydrogen research facilities. There's the opportunity for solar, there's the opportunity for electric vehicles. Then obviously there's the container terminal, which is an entirely new business. As a port, we need to be involved in all of them so that we continue to be that gateway for this region.
From our community to our customers and our tenants to government, we need to work with all of these people to ensure a sustainable future, not just for the port, but also for the region.
In a city like Newcastle, everything's connected, and the harbour is one of the key points of Newcastle. We're very familiar with the Port of Newcastle. We've built up a relationship over 20 odd years. The community liaison group, the liaison between the Port of Newcastle and the community, what the rowing club gets out of it is the knowledge of what is going on and any issues that the harbour has. And so the more liaison we have with the port, the better for all concerned.
The Port of Newcastle is interested from a commercial aspect of running the port, as well as working with the Port Authority to make sure that the port is run safely and efficiently. It's really important from the Port Authority, port operator, port user, our stakeholders and community, that sustainability is at the forefront of our mind in how we operate.
I mean, the port's like an artery to the City of Newcastle, so it's embedded in our community and in our culture. We focus on our operations as they are now and what we can do to improve those operations, but we also need to start future-proofing and thinking about those future generations and how we can make a positive impact so that they can continue to enjoy this fantastic asset that we have.